Okay, we're back with some more Fluttercoin. This time I'm just gonna walk you through getting Fluttercoin up and going. On Linux, if you don't want to use the precompiled binaries, it's pretty easy to get it up and running. So let me get logged into my remote box here. A little music never hurt. Okay, so I have everything already pre-installed. You'll need GCC and its libs, G++ and its libraries, the Qt SDK, all that stuff. But when you try to run it, it'll give you the errors, and you can always check out fluttercoin.us for all the dependencies and stuff you'll need. So first, let me clone it. So there we go. Now we need, see, I can't remember. I want to say it is now Qt5 only. I don't think Qt4 works anymore. I haven't tried, but you're more than welcome to try. So we'll just run qmake, and there we go. And it should be ready to go for you. So let's go ahead and get making. Just type make when you're ready and hit enter. We'll sit back and relax. It'll take a few minutes to get the program ready. Okay, I think now I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll get right back with you guys. Okay, we're back. It's finally finished. So you have a few options. You got your Fluttercoin Qt. I'm sorry, I don't have highlighting set up yet to nano highlighting, or sorry, bash highlighting, so you can't really tell what's what. We have the Fluttercoin Qt, which it creates right there. Then in the SRC we have if I can see it here. They might have changed it. You might actually have to make it separate now. I bet you do. But on Linux, I do know you have to use the Linux file and not the Unix. They've made some changes. This will make your daemon program so you don't have to run the graphical user interface. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to tell it 2 jobs. I don't do 2 jobs on Qt. For some reason it runs me out of memory. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's specific to Qt, but it seems to work with everything else. So maybe someone could tell me the answer to that. So we'll get started on that now. And I'll pause the video again and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're back and it is finished. So we should have our Bitcoin client ready. Or, sorry, Bitcoin. Whoa, wrong coin. Fluttercoin. I really need to colorize this screen. Yeah, okay, good, it's there. So let me kill it. Yeah. go. So it's there. So let me fire up a remote desktop here. And we'll log on in. Ooh. A little late at night, my fingers aren't working so well. So, basic desktop, just regular X screen, no KD, no nothing, so. Apparently I really can't spell, so. There we go. And there's your brand new wallet. It'll take some time to sync up. At this point, this is where I mentioned in a previous video, Fluttershare comes in handy, so. But we're not going to do that this time. I already have a wallet ready to go, and I'm going to show you guys some things about coin control. So, let me get out of there. Let me kill the server. I really cannot type. I'll exit out of here. Let's see. Should probably really put a shortcut on the desktop. Okay, we're going to let it sync up to the network here a little bit. Okay, for coin control, you will have to unlock your wallet all the way. Okay, we'll go to send coins. This is a development release. No one else has this. I've been talking to the developer. This is on the Git, so you can check it out, compile it, and you'll have it. But if you notice, I've already been playing. I split the blocks up. I wanted 100 blocks, and it split them up almost evenly. So what we want to do, get out of here. We're going to split blocks. We want, let's say, for instance, 10 blocks. Oh, I forgot. Select coins. I know they're all less than 200, so. Oop, select coins. That'll select them all. So, if you want coins less than, say, 1,000, just hit select coins. Mine are all less than 1,000, so you can get pretty fancy with this. Let's see, on this screen, quantity of blocks, 101. You have your amount, the fee and cost to do this, and the fee after. So, keep in mind when you start playing with this, it's going to change your age and your weight. So if you notice, all mine have been changed, and I'll show you again when we do this. So there we go. We want 10 blocks, combine them all into 10 blocks. We want to return the change to ourselves. Okay, we're going to have a 16 fee. You can right click here, copy after fee, paste that in there. Okay, come over to the address book, or I'm sorry, receive, copy one of those addresses you want to send it to, come back to your send coins, it'll save everything you've done, pay to, paying to ourselves. Okay, so now we should have no change. Everything should end up in this one particular address. You know what? I'm going to change that. We'll put it back to the faucet. Okay, so there we go. Now it could take a few minutes for this to actually process, depending on how many blocks you have, how many coins, how you're splitting them up. So I'm going to go ahead and send the coins. And here, it's going to ask you if you want to do this. It's going to create 10 blocks of 1,026 coins and some change. It's going to send it to this address. I'm not quite sure what the dust is to each block. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but this isn't a release that you can download off the website. So once I get back with the developer after this video, go over a few more details. There are a couple of bugs we still need to work out. I'll post another video. So we're gonna hit yes. And of course you got to pay a fee. There's always a fee. It doesn't matter how big or small or how many blocks you do. So yeah, it's going to take it a minute. Okay, so there is a bug. If you ever see a question mark, do not show transaction in block browser. You will crash every time. The developers know, I've made them aware, so. Well, we're gonna wait for a few minutes here and see if we can get a transaction. It'll show up as a payment to yourself. Let's see, it might actually show in sync coins already. Okay, yeah, it does. So now we have no change addresses. They're all sent to my primary faucet address. They all should be equal, or as close as it can get mathematically without any change left over. Okay, if you notice, the weight's 0, the age is 0. These are brand new blocks, so they will have to wait minimum of 30 days to start staking yet again. You can do tree mode. For those who haven't done anything with coin control, it'll show you what coins are in what blocks. So let's get out of there. We still have no transactions. Okay, I think we just got one, so copy the transaction ID. We're going to open up a block explorer in web so you can get a better layout of actually how or what this does. I can remember the address, so if you guys ever need to look at blockchain for Fluttercoin, there you go. Okay, let's look for the transaction. Okay, something else I made them aware of. Anytime you copy a transaction out of the client, it puts this on there. A dash and 3 zeros. I don't know why. I've made them aware of it, so just get rid of that. Hit enter and it should bring up the transaction. So, this will show you where all the outputs were from and where they ended up. So there you go. So yeah, you can combine them any way you could think of. If you really wanted to create 1,000 blocks and give it 10 coins each, you can. If you want to do 1 block, all your coins right there, you can do that. Let's see, you can actually, oops, custom change address will change the physical address of where the coins are at if you wanted to use that. I haven't messed with that, so I'm not really gonna try it. Okay, I thought so. I was hoping to give a warning if the address is invalid, so it does. Sorry, my screen's a little small here. Let's see, receive coins. You put in there, and then you can send the coins to that address without having to use the block split or anything. So that's a little bit on coin control. Like I said, this is I won't call it developmental release, but it is out there on the GitHub. You can get it and compile it yourself. I think that is probably just about it. I don't. Yeah, see, it kind of smashes it all together, so yeah, expanding the window doesn't help at all. But there you go, that's how coin control works. That's how you compile on Linux and get it up and running. There are some things you could do in the Fluttercoin config file, which I'm not really going to cover in here. If you want me to, I can. Just leave a message. Other than that, I bid you guys a fair evening, and I'll catch you in the next one.